Hi, my name is Leonie. I'm an outdoor instructor and environmental enthusiast.
And hi, I'm Georgina, and we're both studying the outdoor environmental module at MTU here in Tralee as part of the BA in outdoor education. Today we're going to talk about egg cases or mermaids.
Hi. We're here today at Mermaid Beach in County Kerry, Ireland, and today we're going to be looking at egg cases, commonly known as mermaid purses. We're going to look at what they are, their identifying features. We're also going to give a task, and then we will also look at a little bit of folklore of the mermaid's purses. So just to explain and give a bit of background of what an egg case is that some sharks and all true rays reproduce by laying eggs. They are surrounded by a rough leathery casing and they produce an embryo inside. After 7 months, these are ready to hatch and are fully formed sharks or skates will emerge from them. Once empty, the egg cases often wash up on the beach, usually located at the high tide line, which is where we're going to look today. One of the best places to find them is amongst the strand line or the high tide line. The egg cases are all very different species. So by looking at this, after about 5 minutes of searching the high tide line here at Mermaid Beach, we found multiple different types of egg cases, which is really exciting. So what we're going to talk about first is just like the defining features of an egg case. So you can see I have one here. So if we look closely at this, we can see that there is 4 kind of horns coming out of it. And what these are is how the egg case attaches to the seaweed or to the seabed floor and how it waits for those several months. What else we need to look at is at the sides. Now on this one it's not as identifying, but on the sides there's usually a keel, which would help it kind of balance and not be knocked off, which is what a keel would usually be. And in here is our capsule where the embryo would be safe and sound, and that's where it would live for those 7 months before it's ready to come out. So this is another example of the egg case we found here. You can see with this one, the horns are quite different. They're quite curly, and what this means is that this egg case has attached to the seaweed, so the curls would help it attach to the seaweed. And you can actually see those keels are much more elongated on here. So one tool we use to identify even the difference between skates and rays and catfish, which are those ones with the curly little horns, is this little diagram that we got from eggcourse.org, and it just helps you identify all the different types of egg cases or mermaid's purses.
So if you'd like to learn how to identify mermaids' purses yourself, we're going to introduce you to the following tools as to how to do it. So gather the tools that will help you identify the cases more easily. Get to know the size, shape and the form of the egg cases so that you can describe it effectively. Find a species identification guide, just like this one here.
Make sure and have fun doing this. Get to know the shapes and the sizes of the different mermaids' purses and enjoy looking through the seashore. So we can tell from these samples that this little guy is probably either a small spotted cat shark or a nurse hound. They kind of have a similar shape, the nurse hound, don't they? And then we can also have a look at these guys, which this one could be a thornback or possibly a blonde ray. doesn't quite have those little, see these little guys? It doesn't quite have that along here. Oh, this one is definitely a little blonde ray, because you can see the little outsides. See it there? So you can see in a small space we have so many different types and different species. Isn't that just beautiful? Come on!
Actually, I found another one.
Oh wow, he is. He's blonder than the rest of them.
Leonie, here's a fabulous one. Look at this one here.
Oh! Nice. That's a nurse hound. 100%. That's a huge nurse hound.
It's quite big, and we can see where the baby has released itself from the egg and come out into the ocean.
Just moments away from we found them. There's another one. We also have one in here on the beach that's quite large. It's quite cool. It's quite a blondie kind of, but this egg, this shape here. Nice.
I'm gonna make it my luck. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Did you find one? Oh wow. Close it up. Nice.
Quite sizable, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's huge.
Very interesting today that we're actually finding a lot of these cat shark type.
Yeah, the nurse hounds.
The cases.
What we're going to do now is we're going to separate and go and look along the high tide line and see how many mermaid purses we can find in 2 minutes.
Of these, but they look quite old. They've definitely broken down. Folklore tells us that these charmingly made curiosities are the mislaid handbags of mermaids.
As you can see today in this small little adventure that we've had, we found loads of different types of mermaids purses. And we're hoping to inspire you to go out and explore your local shores and hopefully find one of them too.